Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we were exploring Goldenrod City. It's actually taken us a while to explore this place. Probably because there's actually a lot to do here. There's the shopping center, there's the casino, there's the underground, there's the radio tower and the gym. We'll save the gym for later. For now, let's go ahead and head to the radio tower. And as we head in here, Stripeback has asked a question that I feel is totally worth answering. Since I am a skunk, what do I think of Stunky and Skuntank? I am incredibly disappointed. They could have done something to make them cute, but instead they went stereotypical and made them into literal butt faces. I just really wish they hadn't gone with the whole idea of them being stinky and gross by making their mouths look like butt cheeks. Reception, sales, personal, production, director's office. Welcome! Hi, are you here for the Lucky Number Show? Want me to check the ID numbers of your Pokemon? Sure. If you get lucky, you win a prize. This week's ID number is 12031. Let's see if you have a match. Nope, none of your ID numbers match. Okay, so the way this works is your Pokemon have an ID number based on who caught the Pokemon. In my case, all of the Pokemon on this team are sharing the same ID number because they have all been caught by Roboboy. But if we get the chance and do some in-game trades, we would have some other numbers on hand that would be useful for this little lottery thing. We can check this, I think, once a day. Either that or as many times as we want. But it changes... How often does it change, actually? You know, I forget. It either changes daily or weekly. I think it's actually weekly. In any case, having some in-game trades would definitely be useful for that. And the prize you get is dependent on how many of the numbers match. And the nice thing is, it even looks at the Pokemon stored on your PC. So you don't actually have to grab every one of them on your team. We have a special quiz campaign on right now. Answer 5 questions correctly to win a radio card. Slide it into your Pokegear to play the radio anytime, anywhere. Would you like to take the quiz? Yes. Question 1. Can the town map be displayed on a Pokegear? Yes. Correct. Question 2. Can Nidorina be female only? As a matter of fact, yes. Yes, Nidorina is female only. And I am stressing that for reasons. It'll be a while you find out why. Does Kurt the Pokeball craftsman use apricorn? Not spelled like that. Granted, if this was spoken dialogue, how would we know how she is spelling it? Question 4. Magikarp won't learn any TM move. You know, I bet in this randomizer it can, but it probably doesn't count that. Right again, here's the final question. Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk is a very popular program. Is Marie the co-host of the show? I think I haven't actually listened. Well, that's a bummer. There are actually radios you can find throughout the game that you can go ahead and listen to, and had I taken the time to, I would have been able to find out that that was not the case ahead of time. Well, the good news is, it's the same questions every time, So, as long as I am not hasty about pressing the A button to advance dialogue, I will quickly be able to get through this. So Strikeback and Maddie are informing me that it's Mary, not Marie. It's kind of like the apricorn thing. It's a trick question. Bingo! You got it! Congratulations! Here's your prize, a radio card. You know, considering how popular cell phones have been in Japan, it's really no surprise that in Gen 2, you got a cell phone with all these apps that you could add to it. Kind of a shame that they wound up dropping that in future games. Made a nice comeback in Gen 4, but aside from that, that's about it. So, let's go ahead and check this out. Yep, it is indeed Mary who is the co-host with Professor Oak. And this show basically tells you where you can find different Pokemon, and nice to know that... Wait, Dragonite may be seen around Route 45. Okay, so the randomizer is coming into play. Dragonite at Route 45. Okay, let me see here. Route 45. Don't know that I would have one on my team, but... Oh, that's quite a ways in there. I think that they only tell you Pokemon you have seen? That doesn't sound right, though. We haven't actually encountered any Dragonites, have we? Unless there was one I encountered and ran from, but we didn't encounter one in a trainer battle, that is for sure. Anyway, next up is the Pokemon Music channel, which, depending on the day of the week, it either plays a happy song or a quiet song. And depending on which song is playing, it either increases or decreases the random encounter rate. Supposedly. I've never noticed much effect myself. And then the Lucky channel, which allows us to find out what the code is for the ID number thing that I just did a few minutes ago. Honestly, it's better to just come here and find out in person, because otherwise you'd have to check your box for your traded Pokemon, and it'd be faster just to check in person. And the right side of the radio is empty because the right side of the radio is reserved for other locations. I love Mary from Pokemon Talk. I only know what she sounds like, though. Ben is a fabulous DJ. His sweet voice makes me melt. I have never been affected by someone's voice like that myself. There's a Jigglypuff at the radio tower. Are they going to be putting people to sleep? Lullabies on the radio may make Pokemon sleep. Well, there we go. Does it actually do that? I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, Maddie is pointing out something of interest. In Pokemon Crystal, there's also Buena's password, where certain days of the week or something like that, you could tune in and find out a password, come here, give Buena a password, and get a prize. I forget what the prizes are, but it's worth trying out. Oh yeah, you get points, and then you can spend the points on different prizes. You can listen to the radio anywhere. Tune in! It would have been nice to be playing Crystal version instead of Silver version, but again, I specifically chose Silver for the Super Game Boy colors. Sorry, authorized personnel only beyond this point. It wasn't that way before. There's something wrong with the director. Well, I'm sure that's not going to come into play. Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk. The hottest show on the air. Well, yeah, when you can find out where there are Dragonite to find. Second floor sales. Oh, that's the floor information? Then what's this sign? Anywhere, anytime, Pokemon Radio. Out of curiosity, has anybody watching actually listened to the radio on their phone? I generally keep my phone on mute the entire time. And I think that's it. Aside from the gym, we're done exploring. So, let's move on. A strange tree is blocking the road. It wriggles around if you talk to it. I heard it became wild when someone watered it with a squirt bottle. Hello there, Nelson Dummyfur. We have no idea what egg this is. I am using a randomizer, and it is taking forever to hatch, so we are suspecting that it's going to hatch into a legendary Pokemon. Excuse me, Guy. Can you do a Guy a favor? Sure, Guy. Can you take this Pokemon with mail to my friend? He's on Route 31. I'm curious. You will? Perfect. Thanks, Guy. My pal's a chubby guy who snoozes all the time. You'll recognize him right away. You can't carry another Pokemon. Gotta find out what this Pokemon is. Gotta find out. Move out of the way, please. I forgot about this. Okay. Well, I will say, as fun as it has been to have a Ho-Oh, I think it is time to say goodbye to Ho-Oh. We're gonna get something of interest here. What it's gonna be, no idea. But for the sake of making things interesting, whatever it is, gonna keep it. Normally, the Pokemon you receive is a Spearow named Kenya. But I believe in this case it's going to be randomized to some other Pokemon of some random name. Oh, in fact, this is actually going to count as a traded Pokemon, so we'll get another ID number. Received a Pokemon with mail. You can read it, but don't lose it. Route 31. Oh yeah, there was a weird tree blocking the road. Wonder if it's been cleared. Nope, actually going to be a while before we actually are able to get to it. Anyway, Kenya... Oh, please don't tell me it's a Weedle. No, it's a Kakuna. Interesting. Well then. Still named Kenya, though. So the names actually didn't get randomized. Well, good news. Kenya only needs one level up in order to evolve. Out of curiosity, do we still have the candy, rare candy on hand? Or was it already used? Might have already been used. Had I known that we'd be getting... Stripebacks reminded me to put the Pokemon on the side. Yeah, I know. I just want to check real quick whether we're evolving it immediately or later on. Rare candy, rare candy, rare candy. Nope, already used that. So I guess I'm going to be adding Kakuna now. And the funny thing is, we've already encountered wild Kakunas in this playthrough. Good thing didn't catch one. Let's see, H-I-J-K, Kakuna. Won't be a Kakuna for very long, but here it is. So, a little bit of that, and the position is that. Welcome to the team, Kakuna, or Kenya. And goodbye, Ho-Oh. You were fun, kind of, sort of, for a while there. Stripeback says, Kukenya. Oh, right, the mail. Let's go ahead and take that off real quick. That would be going here. Let's go ahead and read it. Dark cave leads to another road. Randy. Maddie says there's a TM connected to that mail delivery? Oh, right. Yes, once we deliver it, I think we'll get Dream Eater, if I'm not mistaken? So I don't know how long Kenya is going to be on our team. But definitely going to be on our team for the time being. At least until we beat the next gym. Route 35. How far can we go without being hit with the trainer? Not very far. Are you going to the gym? Me too. No, we're clearly heading in the opposite direction of the gym. And in fact, we cannot come from the other direction until after we deal with the gym. Or can we? No, we have to deal with the gym first. Okay, so starting off with a seal. Give Stripeback some experience. Natty says that he thinks it was Nightmare that you got for that quest. Okay, that's entirely possible. I can't remember for certain. Critical hit and Sing failed. You better be asleep for a little while then. So, ideally, we'll get to the national park nearby without triggering too many trainers. This one is mandatory. The others are optional. However, a couple of them are really hard to avoid because they randomly will look in your direction. Ideally, we won't trigger those trainers. We will save them for what I plan to have on my team from catching in the bug catching contest. Oh, I couldn't win. The gym badges are pretty. I collect them. I just remembered something. First things first, Kenya, how much experience do you need for a level? Almost there, actually. Probably would be able to level up from the next trainer. But, first things first, heading back to the radio tower, now that we got a traded Pokemon, maybe Kenya will win us a prize. Nope. Oh well. I forget in what order the numbers have to be, or if they could be any number. There has to be some sort of rule about what numbers are in there. I've been getting Pokemon data off my radio. I think I'm good. Really, what channel are you listening to? Because the only channel I can think of you'd be getting Pokemon info is Oak's Pokemon Talk. And all that does is tell you where you can find Pokemon. I just realized something. Because of randomized TMs on this playthrough, Kenya can probably learn a TM. Probably that Fury Swipe type attack. That bug attack from Bugsy. However, Kenya is probably going to level up and evolve after this fight, so missed opportunity there. On the bright side, Kenya is probably going to level up after this fight, so we get another randomized evolution. That'll be fun. Yep, there it was. Exactly the experience Kenya needed to level up, in fact. And level up for Strike Back. A few extra hit points. Another Nidoran female. You might actually be kind of dangerous. Pretty sure you will no double kick at that point. You know, it almost seems unfair to beat up a sleeping Pokemon. Almost. When it wakes up, it's no longer seeming that unfair. And that is why we were trying to have the Pokemon asleep. It's also why we are not doing a Nuzlocke. Level up for Maddie. Maddie, I need to check out TM possibilities for you again. As an aside, I really like Quick Attack's animation, by the way. The way it is well, those lines, like, zoom sort of thing. Okay, time for a randomized evolution. Paris. Alright then. Gonna be a Paris now. I'm pretty sure years ago I have trained a Paris. But it is certainly not the first Pokemon that I would try to train. Well, gonna be trained now. Just get into position real quick. And there we go. Music on the radio changes the moods of wild Pokemon. Yeah, we discussed that earlier. Okay, before moving on, as long as we got a couple new Pokemon, let's check their Dex entries for the fun of it. Kakuna, the Cocoon Pokemon. 2 feet tall, 22 pounds. From this form, it will grow into an adult. As its body becomes softer, the external shell hardens. Meanwhile, Paris, a mushroom Pokemon, 1 foot tall, 12 pounds. As its body grows larger, oriental mushrooms named Tochukaso start sprouting out of its back. You know, Kenya, you are a very lucky Pokemon on this randomizer. The fact that this is a randomizer means that you are not going to evolve to the point where you are being mind-controlled by your own mushroom. Oh yes, that is totally a thing that happens with Parasect. And it is unfortunate. You know what's really weird? It's actually based on a real thing. There is an actual bug out there that gets possessed by fungus. Okay, so this has certainly been an interesting start to this playthrough. How about we go ahead and head into our first episode break of today's stream? And when we come back from this break, we'll try to avoid any more trainers, knock on wood, and start up the bug catching contest. And we're going on break just in time. There's a train going by, and I do not want it interrupting us with being noisy.